Hello everyone, this is Cyclone here, back with another video. In this video, I'll be giving you updates on the tropics as of 10 a.m. June 7th, 2023. We are 7 days into the Atlantic hurricane season. So far, it's been quiet. We only had one named system, and that was Tropical Storm Marlene, with winds peaked at around 40 miles per hour, but that's long and gone. And in this video, we're just going to be talking about the Atlantic and all the oceans, including the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean, Central Pacific, and Eastern Pacific, and what's going on, and seeing if there are any tropical developments as of the National Hurricane Center. So if you want videos just like this regarding whether there's any tropical developments expected within the Atlantic Ocean, Eastern Pacific, or Central Pacific, please subscribe to my channel. This is Cyclone here, and let's get into the video. So this is from the National Hurricane Center as of 8:22 a.m. Eastern Time, June 7th, 2023. It is 10:01 a.m. Eastern Time. And as we know it, we still have that tropical disturbance that is not expected to develop within the next 2 to 7 days, only a 0% chance. But it is bringing gale force winds and strong heavy rain and strong winds to the islands of Canary Islands and the Madeira Islands for over the next day or so, maybe even more. It's supposed to be producing some heavy rain to those islands right over here. It's in between right over here. You can see the systems in between these islands right over here and these islands right over here is producing a lot of wind and rain. It is a very wide system, so it can stretch at least hundreds of miles. So this system is bringing in some heavy rain, but it is not expected to become a tropical storm or anything within the next 2 to 7 days. And not expected to become a tropical storm at all, or even a hurricane, and it's expected to move into some cooler waters. It is moving into some cooler waters, expected to move northeastward and expected to be out of here within the next couple of days or so. But this is the only system the National Hurricane Center is plotting right over here. You can see for the next 7 days, we do not have any other tropical development expected to form within the next 2 to 7 days. As you can see right here, East Pacific looks pretty quiet and staying pretty quiet over the past 7 days. The Eastern Pacific has been very, very quiet. El Nino is supposed to kick in soon. We're supposed to see more developments within the Eastern Pacific and Central Pacific within the next couple months or so. In the Central Pacific, we don't have any developments right over here. You can see the only area the National Hurricane Center is watching is this one, disturbance one, with only no chance of development. So as you can see, the 2-day graphical outlook, you can see the system very, very disorganized. You can see most of the shower and thunderstorm activity is kind of northeastward of the system. We do have some shower and thunderstorm activity right over here near these islands over here, but that's about it. The system is very, very wide, as you can see, giving that subtropical characteristics, as you can see right over here. But that's about it. You can see we do have an area of very, very wide shower and thunderstorm activity affecting Cuba, Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, and the Bahamas right over here. And that's expected to move east and expected to be out of here within the next couple of days. We do have some tropical waves right over here. This is the satellite imagery as of 8:22 a.m. Eastern Time, by the way, and it is moving west, and that is not expected to develop, as you can see right over here from the National Hurricane Center. In the Eastern Pacific, we do have some tropical waves, but we've been having some tropical waves for the past couple of days. But those are not expected to develop, as from the National Hurricane Center. These are, you know, no chance of developing. As you can see right over here, the National Hurricane Center has not been plotting them right over here. You can see for the Central Pacific, we do not have any tropical developments within the next 48 hours. As you can see, it's very, very, very quiet weather for Hawaii for the past couple weeks now. But Hawaii not expected to be, uh, you know, around any tropical systems or tropical developments. As you can see, most of the tropical waves are kind of south, hundreds of miles south of the system, moving west. And as you can see right here, the temperature anomaly, you can see the system is centered right over here. And you can see the water temperatures are very, 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 very cool, 68 degrees and the high 70s and 68 high 60s. As you can see, low 70s right over here. You can see the water temperatures are not cool at all. I mean, warm at all for the system to develop. They need to be at least 80 degrees, 79 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. As you can see, most of the warmer waters are right south of the system right over here. You can see the MDR, the main development region, is dealing with some very, very warm waters. You can see 79 degrees or higher right over here. But this system right over here, this disturbance the National Hurricane Center is watching, is over some cooler waters and is expected to move north into some cooler waters. As you can see, as you take a look right over here, the system is right over here. You can see the water temperatures are above average, but not warm enough for the system to develop. You can see it's supposed to be moving into some cooler waters, into some cold waters in the next couple of days. And you can see the development. That's just keeping its development low and it's not expected to develop at all. It's supposed to be out of here within the next 24 to 48 hours, as you can see right over here. But you have some very, very above average temperatures right in the main development region. That's going to keep these tropical waves from for lasting longer, not really developing, but lasting longer, as you can see as it moves west. You can see right over here, this system, like I said, is not expected to develop due to those cool waters, but the ocean temperatures right about now is above average, as you can see right over here. It's not really supposed to be this warm and early June. That is very, very odd. As you can see right over here, you can see right over here, you can see the where the system is right now, the disturbance, you can see it is at least 1 to 2 degrees warmer than it's supposed to be right around now. You can see that this whole region right over here is very, very warm. As you can see right over here, just off the eastern coast of the United States, if you do, they are dealing with some cooler waters, but we do have some warm waters in between. And as you can see right here, it's all warm water, above average water, as you can see right over here near the system. The disturbance National Hurricane Center is watching, but that is not expected to develop, as you can see right over here. And look at the satellite imagery. Thanks to tropical tidbits, we can see we have some strong tropical waves, but that is not expected to develop. And we do have some um, as you can see right here, we do have some rain and shower thunderstorm activity for these islands right over here for eastern Cuba, the Bahamas, and the western Dominican Republic and Haiti right over here. You can see that it's just going to bring some shower and thunderstorm activity. You can see the Bermudas right in the middle of this. We do have this shower and strong line of shower and thunderstorm activity just sitting off the eastern coast of the United States, and that's supposed to move west or east, as you say, and it's supposed to be out of here. As you can see right over here, we do have some pockets of tropical waves right in the eastern Pacific right over here, moving off the western tip of South America, and that is not expected to develop from the National Hurricane Center. Right near Nicaragua, we can see we have some strong tropical wave right over here, just sitting off the coast right over here, the western coast. And you can see there's no tropical developments, as you can see right over here, expected within the next 2 to 7 days. We do have that system right over here, very, very wide. You can see the center is situated right around here and expected to move northeastward. You see it's moving northeastward, and it is producing some shower and thunderstorm activity for these islands right over here. These islands right over here, just in the middle of these two troughs right over here. And that's about it. You can see the Atlantic wide. You can see they're just dealing with some some very, very strong in the Eastern Pacific, very, very strong tropical waves right over here. But that's about it, as you can see right over here. Let's take a look at the forecast models. As you can see, this is for the United States. As a shower thunderstorm, very strong showers right over here, bringing up to 2 inches of rain for the Cuba and the Bahamas right over here. Let's take a wider look. Let's do the North Atlantic, and as you can see, trough right over here, the system, the National Hurricane Center is giving a 0% chance of developing. It's moving northeastward into those cooler waters, and that's not expected to develop. It only has a 0% chance. You can see we have some strong um, shower and thunderstorm activity right over here near the Baja, Jamaica, the islands right over here, just south of Florida, right over here. That's about it. The tropical waves bring some rain for the main development region off the coast, the western coast of Africa, right over here. We do have some strong tropical waves bringing some rain, heavy pockets of 1 or 2 inches of rain for the eastern Pacific. But that's about it. As we keep this going right over here, this is a GFS model as of June 7th, 5 a.m. As you keep this going, you can see it's the same thing. Some tropical waves bringing some heavy rain for the main development region, the northern tip of South America and the eastern Pacific, just moving, just the same thing, moving some tropical development, not expecting any tropical development, but he is expecting to bring some heavy rain for the Cuba right over here. We can see they're dealing with some heavy rain right over here for Cuba, the Bahamas right over here. Most of the Bahamas are dealing with some rain for the next couple of days. And as you can see right over here, it starts to die off a little. And as you can see, we do have some troughs right over here, but some tropical waves moving throughout the main development region in the Eastern Pacific. Same thing. And if you can keep this track going in the next couple of days, it's the GFS model right over here, June 15th. You can see same thing right over here. You can see, oh, we do have some development right over here. It's trying to pick up right over here. And if you keep this going, you can see it looks, look, even that circulation of a counterclockwise spin right over here. There may be a tropical storm or hurricane right over here. For I'll be watching this. You can see the pressure going down, looking very, very organized. So I'll be watching this, as you can see right over here. I'll be watching this very, very closely. You can see it is expected to move into Texas, as you can see right over here as of June 2nd. It's about 2 weeks later. You can see it looks very, very strong right over here. let's take a closer look at the system right over here. You can see right over here is picking up that moisture within the Gulf of Mexico and just moving it within the Gulf of Mexico and expected to affect Texas right over here as of June 20th and up. And as you can see right over here, let's make the communist right over here. And as you can see, this system looks very, very organized. As you can see, the system right over here bringing some heavy rain to western Cuba right over here as of June 19th, and then expected to move right through the Gulf of Mexico and into Texas. So I'll be watching this storm. This may develop into a hurricane right over here. This may be a hurricane right over here. So I'll be watching this system. This is as of June 21st, and it is expected to move through Texas as of June 23rd. And you can see it looks very, very strong right over here. So I'll be watching this system, and I do think this may develop into a hurricane within the next couple of weeks right over here. You can see it is doing that counterclockwise spin right over here. You can see most of the shower and thunderstorm activity is spinning around the center, as you can see right over here, and expect to move through Texas. It may bring some flash flooding and gusting winds to Texas, but as of right now, it is way too far out to say this may be a tropical system. Things can change, but I'll be watching the system for you guys. And if this is expected to develop within June 20th through the 23rd, and expected to affect Texas, I'll let you guys know as soon as possible. So yeah, that is expected to affect Texas right over here. The European model, it doesn't really move in that far. It only goes up to June 11th, so I can't really show you guys the European model. But the GFS model, all the GFS models are saying that this is expected to develop. And as we take a look at the wind shear is still very, very strong. As you can see, I'm going to take you guys a look at that. The wind shear is very, very strong, as you can see right over here. It's very, very strong within the Gulf of Mexico, right over here, and is expected, and it's very strong as of right now too. You can see it's supposed to stay that way, and it's just going to be moving at different directions, as you can see right over here. And the system that I've been watching right over here, the pressure around 983 millibars, is low pressure system that's moving through the Gulf of Mexico, and it's supposed to affect the coastline of Texas right over here, dealing with some wind shear. But as you know it, those ocean temperatures are going to be fairly warm through the 80s and mid 80s, low to mid 80s right over here to Gulf of Mexico. So I do expect the system to develop, but a very low chance. It's just too far out. But those ocean temperatures are expected to be warmer than they are right now. Right now they're in the mid, I should say, low 80s right around now. As you can see, I'll show you guys that right now. As you can see right over here, the ocean temperatures are fairly warm right now during the Gulf of Mexico, and maybe some very cooler ocean temperatures right off the western coast of Florida and panhandle of Florida. But they are very, very cool, especially during the eastern Gulf of Mexico, western Gulf of Mexico, I should say. And you can see they're very, very warm right over here, and that's supposed to increase. The ocean temperatures are supposed to increase as we get into the next couple weeks or so. So that is about it. As you can see right over here, that is about it. I gave you everything. We will be watching this system right over here. It is expected to get stronger. For the past couple of days, I've been watching this system as it looks like it's getting well organized, as you can see from the GFS model. So I'll be watching this system, you guys. And right around now, it looks very, very organized, as you can see. And one more run through from the GFS model. Look at that. It looks very, very good, as you can see. Very, very organized. Very, very, you know what I'm saying. Let's look at a closer look at it. I'm gonna try to get a closer look. So let's do right over here. As you can see, this system is expected to move through Texas. So no need to worry right now. It is too far out. But as you can see, this system looks very, very good. As you can see, the centers right here, most of the rain is wrapped around the center right over here, giving that hurricane structure like appearance right over here. And it's expected to move through the eastern coast of Texas right over here. It looks very, very good. As you can see, it is expected to get stronger as of approaching Texas right over here. Looks like a very, very well defined hurricane right over here. So this may be a hurricane, as you can see right over here. I'll keep you guys updated, and that is about it for the updates for today. It is 10:14 a.m. June 7, 2023, and appreciate you all for watching my video. Hope you like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.